Welcome back, Nimfam. In a week of controversy where Haaland didn't play and Salah came in with a goal and assist as my vice-captain, let's take a look at my team and my future selection for Game Week 17. Before heading into Game Week 17, let's take a look at how I got on Game Week 16 and how I snuck into the top 100k. Dubravka had a shocker of a day, to be fair, conceding 4 goals, but he did make 7 saves to still get me 2 points. All things considered, we'll take it. My defence has been shocking for weeks, and to be honest, it didn't get much better this week. Saliba and Tsimikas could only manage 2 little ducks between them, but Udogie was my destiny this week, my one and only, and if you get that reference, then you know your music. The only defender in my team to get me any real points, with a goal and bonuses for 9 glorious points. In midfield, Salah was my saviour as my vice-captain with a goal and an assist for 13 points, which was double to 26 when he became my captain. Saka and Gordon could only manage 2 points, and as my newcomer, Palmer could only manage the 1, which is really depressing as I was really looking forward to owning him. However, Son made up for all of them with an absolute blinder of a game with 1 goal and 2 assists for 17 points. Get in, Sonny. Up front, Haaland, as mentioned, missed out as my captain. More news needed on him, and unfortunately, despite a Villa win against Arsenal, I don't want to talk about that, Ollie Watkins had nothing to do with it, and for 2 weeks in a row, he's blanked for my team. But it's not all bad, because all of that means I got 67 points, and that gives me a great green arrow boost, and now moves me into the top 100k and is sitting around 90,000. So Nimfam, I was hoping you'd help me out and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Please leave a like and share. We're so close to 7k. It would be amazing to get there with you beautiful people. Oh, and that tasty little notification bell, just give it a little tickle. It'll show you when I'm uploading my next FPL content. With that, let's see how I'm lining up on my early transfer plans for Game Week 17. With the John Stone injury and him facing City away, I feel it's an easy lean to starting Dubravka against Fulham. In defence, I've gone Saliba against Brighton, hoping us being at home might help, but I do have horrific flashbacks about last season and my first trip to the Emirates where Brighton spanked us. Hopefully we'll want to right that this time around, so hopefully fingers crossed on that. I'm giving Udogie the nod against Forest for now. His goal might have earned him a bit of a reprieve in my team, but any possible transfers this week might change that. And I'm hoping for a midweek rest for Tsimikas so that I can play him against United, who just shipped 3 goals against Bournemouth. In midfield, we're much of a muchness, riding out our 5 musketeers. And up front, it all depends on Haaland's injury updates now. If he's okay, then he plays, simple as. If he isn't, then that dictates my transfers this week, and I hope we get some solid information this week about whether he is going to start or not. I still have my wild card, so if Haaland is any doubt for next game week, then I will sell him for Jimenez, Solanke or Cunha. If injured, the other reason for selling Haaland is that he blanks in Game Week 18. And as I said in yesterday's video, I will be captaining Salah against Burnley in Game Week 19. So with having the wild card in my pocket and a lot of players going off to the African Cup of Nations and Asia Cup, I can try and limp through maybe with a hit or two to Game Week 20 and then pop the wild card and sell maybe the likes of Salah and Son and so on and get back on Haaland for his run. If I do buy a budget forward for Haaland this week, I may get tempted to use those extra funds to take a hit to get Porro in, or even just a hit to stay cheap and get Robinson or Mylenko in for their Burnley fixture, as my defence is such a mess at the moment. If Haaland is okay, the temptation to maybe roll or do Mylenko or Robertson in for either of them having those Burnley fixtures in the next few, as I just mentioned, may be a serious option. And if there's a maybe over Haaland right at the deadline with no solid information, I'll get Jimmy or Cunha for Archer so that I have cover for Haaland if he doesn't start. So lots to think about. What would you do, Nimfam? Thanks for watching, Nimfam. Please do me a favour with popping me a like and subscribing. Join the Nimfam on the road to 10k. You're really helping me out. Until next time, Nimfria out.